Hello, this is Ryan Thorpe with UNDathletics.com, visiting with Jason Hite, UND head swimming and diving coach. And Coach, just wanted to kind of touch base here mid-season and see how the team's doing. I know you guys just got back from a training trip to South Florida. That must have been pretty exciting. Tell me about that.
Yes, it was very good. We got a lot of good training in. In swimming you can go short course, which is what is typically done on the college scene, and then there's also long course, which is what the Olympics are done. And a long course is much more challenging than short course. It's a different style, but it's aerobically it really kicks your butt. So I was excited to have that done. We got a lot of good dry land weight workouts in. The kids also had the opportunity just to hang out on the beach in the hotel rooms, just kind of around town. And I think they had a chance to bond, get to know each other a little bit more, which is a huge part of a training trip. So I thought it was very successful. I think, as a coach, you always want a little bit more. You always have a little bit of an idea of exactly what you're going to get. But the kids worked hard, and I think we've set ourselves up for a very good February and March.
I think that being able to train long course was really beneficial to most people. I know that personally I really enjoyed training long course, and I trained long course a lot when I was in high school and in my club team and things like that. And so being able to have that opportunity again, I think really got people's aerobic endurance up, things like that. But also it's really challenging, and knowing that going into the rest of the season, everything past this point is essentially easier than what we were doing, I think mentally is very encouraging for a lot of people, and myself included. Also, I think that from a team aspect and things like that, just being able to spend time with everybody and being outside, people are a lot more positive than they are swimming inside. We're working on our tans and things like that, and so everyone just had a great time overall, being able to hang out on the beach and go out to eat and things like that, that even if you're doing that here at school, it's just a new adventure, I guess, doing it in Florida and being able to experience that with the team has a great impact going forth into the rest of the season.
You're going to kind of settle in the schedule here. You have some duels leading up to the postseason here. What are your goals moving forward and heading into postseason?
Well, we've got some new swimmers on each side. We've got to get those guys and then the one girl some times, and we got to get them in some events and get them racing. As far as the kids that have been on the team the last semester and continuing to this, it's it's doing those final preparations for conference. Sometimes you have to have a time in every event in order to compete at conference, and so we've got to make sure we have those done. And so it's a lot of those different little things that have to happen. And then it's figuring out exactly what the relays are going to be when we come to conference, so that we can potentially have a chance to beat Drury on the men's side and compete strong on the women's side, looking to see how close we can get to Truman State and Drury. And you never know what can happen there.
Things are easier, I guess, training-wise going forward, but obviously you still want to make your times and set yourself in the best position you can and for postseason. This is your final season as well. So personally, what do you want to accomplish here in the last remaining few weeks and months of your season?
I personally would love to get back down to the times that I was swimming my freshman year. So my freshman year, I actually won 2 events at the conference championships, the 500 free and the mile. And we were in a different conference back then, but the times that I was swimming, I haven't been able to get back down to those in the last 2 years. The training that we've been doing, though, this whole season, and also through winter break with the winter training in Miami, and it was tough. It was really tough training while we were there, but it was going to have a good outcome for sure, and I feel really confident going into the season. I had some great practices with swimming great times over break in practice, so that I know that's going to transfer to the events that I'm swimming. And so if I could just get back down close to the times that I was swimming out my freshman year, I will have finished a very happy swimmer. So